So I went into the refrigerator today, and what was staring at me but a box of pears that I have been neglecting for about 2 weeks now. They came off our tree, and I was hoping that the modern miracle of refrigeration would just keep them from spoiling on me. And so far it's worked, but I can't push it any longer. And so, good housewife that I am, I'm gonna take care of these pears today with the help of some little hands and turn it into some delicious pear jam. So today we are cutting up pears. Where did these pears come from?
Pear trees.
Yes, but which particular pear trees?
The ones in our yard.
That's right. Some of them fell to the ground, but one of the trees you actually have to pick them off the tree before they ripen. Most of these pears, I think, are the ones that ripened on the tree, because what did you get to climb to reach these pears?
A ladder.
Ooh, was that really scary?
Yeah.
It was?
Really, yeah, but then I found that I won't fall because it didn't look that high, but it actually was very high for a baby.
I guess it does have a lot of times we eat the pears fresh, but we have so many and they're starting to turn, and I would love to make puree, which is a fermented pear cider for adults only, or European young people. That's for another year. This year we're just going to make some pear sauce or pear jam or pear preserves, and we're going to do that by just chopping up our pears. I'm leaving the peels on, but a lot of times we take them off because certain members of our family like that better. But today we're just kind of cleaning up the rest of the pears that we've got, cleaning them out of the fridge, and doing a quick candying slash jellying job. So what are we gonna put in this pot, Johanna? Do you remember?
Pears.
Pears and some sugar. Maybe just a little bit of sugar. We don't even need a lot. There's so much sugar in these pears.
Just a little bit of water.
So as we were saying, we're going to turn these into a pear sauce. That's what we call it. Sometimes we use it on waffles. Sometimes we use it on sandwiches. Sometimes we put it on ice cream. Sometimes we just eat it. But putting it on bread is wonderful. We just add a little touch of sugar because these don't hardly need it. And then a tiny bit of water just to dissolve the sugar and keep stuff from scalding on the bottom.
And making pears.
Right. We are making pears. There's all scraps. Those scraps will probably go to the chickens. So regarding the pear jam or pear sauce, it'll be thicker or thinner depending on how much heat you put it on and for how long. If you're familiar with candying, you can just apply those principles and get the kind of pear product that you want. And since I'm leaving the peels on, I'm kind of undecided if I'm gonna, I never pureed the cooked pears, but I'm thinking of doing that. I don't know if it'll turn out with a weird texture or not, but with the peels on, it sometimes gets rejected by some members of my family. I don't really mind it. I think it's really good with the peels on. But I just wanted to hurry up and finish up with the pears today, and so I just chopped them and threw them in the pot. All right, and here we have our 8-quart stock pot full of our chopped up pears. We'll add a little bit of water, a little bit of sugar, cook it down, and probably get the fly off of there. Get about 2 quart jars of pear jam. And we don't need to water bath it. The pear jam is just so hot when we put it right out of the pot into the jars that the lids will just seal right there on the counter. But you can consult a recipe. Bruno, what is your favorite way to eat pear jam?
On my pancakes.
Ooh, that is a famous way in our house. So however you eat it, it's always good. It always tastes like sunshine and sugar. And who can go wrong with those two things? No one. Finally finished it. 8 p.m. 3 delicious jars of pear jam. Well, plus a bonus jar. Bonus jar didn't get sealed up. We'll eat that tomorrow. How did it taste?
Amazing!
You think we should make it every year? Me too.